Alright, we're going to San Antonio. Nice little ride. 4th of July. So I also appreciate everybody that watched the video, gave it a like if they did. Yeah. Alright, so on our way to San Antonio. I know, I should be wearing my fucking gloves, but I don't know if you can see this nasty tan line that I got going. Fucking disgusting. So this is a pretty mellow straight ride. I'm not on the highway, I'm taking a back road down to San Antonio, so should be pretty mellow. Hoping nothing happens while I don't have the gloves on. That would be really shitty. But it's really hot today, but it feels really nice. Also, I'm really hoping this audio is sounding pretty good for y'all. I got mic in the back pocket, and I'm recording my voice with the Cardo mic speaker, so hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. Hopefully you can hear the mic pretty well without like a bunch of wind noise like I had in the last videos. Also, I think I said this earlier, I might have not gotten on mic good enough, but buddy watching the videos, you know. It took me a while to make that first one, and it kind of just motivated me to make the next one, so decided to record my ride down to San Antonio and, you know, just keep the momentum going. So, yeah, hope you'll like it. I'll try to also talk a little bit more than my homies just I do a little yapping, so, you might hear me yapping now and again, but, yeah. You know what's funny? Talking about, yeah, man, so I've been seeing this girl, right? And she was trying to get me to watch Love is Blind for a little while, and I was like, I can't. See, the thing is with shows like that is I just can't, like, I can't invest in the initial commitment of it. Like in the past, the only reason I get sucked into like Love Island and shit like that is purely just based off the fact that whoever I'm seeing at the time is watching it in the background while like I'm playing video games, I'm working on shit. And you know, like all those classic memes and videos, like my ears just like, I'm just like, what is what? Like you're just like, you know, playing video games, you hear some fucking tea getting spilled on national TV, and you're just like, holy shit, like this is insane. And then you get invested, and that's normally the way I get into those things. So I was like, you know what, I'll watch the first episode, first season, like I'll jump into the commitment of watching this shitty ass reality TV show for just for the fuck of it, but also like, oh, if you like make me dinner or something like that. I don't remember what I was trying to negotiate on my behalf, but we started watching it, and you know, I got hooked pretty instantly. Love is Blind is crazy, dude. There's like people like saying I love you after like 3 days of knowing someone, and like telling this person that they have the deepest connection they've ever had with anybody in their entire life. And I'm just like, where are they? Like, what are you talking? Like, they'll be like, oh, I was with someone for 2 years and I never told them that, or like I feel like I know you more than I know someone for blah blah blah. I'm like, holy shit, what are you talking about when you're in a relationship with someone? Like, how do you not get to know someone enough? Like, fuck. It's just really, it's a really jarring show to watch, but it's also kind of corny, but it's kind of beautiful at times. Some people genuinely do, like, really fall in love or whatever. But it's just, like, the drama on that show, it's not as drama-filled as, like, Love Island. People make commitments to each other pretty fast in the show. So in that, it's not like your standard TV show. I think people are actually looking for like marriage on this show, which is, I think, a little bit different than other TV shows, but you still do get the aspects of like You can't read people. They'll be saying like the entire. These people are together for a month and they decide if they want to get married or not, and like you get a sense for what people are like wanting or like how they're feeling about their partner who they're with, but you just can't tell for sure because then you get to the wedding and the pastor's like, oh, Bob X, do you say yes? And you're just like on edge, dude, like just waiting, like you really don't know if they're gonna say yes or no. Even the couples you're like almost sure about, it's totally insane, dude. But I mean, I'm kind of hooked. Like I think we're already in season 3, and I need to get to season 10. Like as soon as I start seeing the drama unfold in the show, I'm like, damn, I can't wait for the reunion. Like, I gotta see these people like talk about, because they don't even get to see the show till after. So like, once they get home, the show airs, they get to watch the show, see what the other person was doing behind the wall when they first met, because that's how they meet, is behind a fucking wall, and they talk for like a week, and then they propose. And then when they meet for the first time, they're already engaged. And then they just like go on a honeymoon vacation, and then they go and move into an apartment together for 3 weeks, and then after the 3 weeks they decide if they're gonna get married or not. So it's like, oh, it just moves so fast, and like people really make a game time decision for engagement, like at the buzz, like I'm talking like last second, like someone would be at the altar and like the guy will ask a question and there's like literal hesitation and moment of silence, and they're like, I do, and you're like, sometimes you're genuinely shocked when people say I do. It's insane. Like some of this last season 2, I'm just like, no way, like holy fuck. I mean, sometimes the other person doesn't say yes, so it's like the person you thought wasn't gonna say yes says yes, and the person you thought might have said yes actually says no. But yeah, yeah. But anyways, honestly, I love shows. Normally not reality TV, so don't drop that in the comments, really. But yeah, if you got any like movies or TV shows that like are actually fucking good, let me know. Drop them in the comments. I'm watching shit. I need to remake my Letterboxd. I think that's what it's called, like where you review movies and you rank and shit. I need to remake one of those probably. I don't think I have access to my old one anymore, so if I do end up making another one of those, I'll drop that somewhere. So hopefully next time, if I have a show to talk about or a movie to talk about, that's pretty much all I do. Play video games, ride my bike a bunch, watch movies, TV shows, try to hang out with homies. I don't have that many. So yeah, also if you're in the Austin area, dude, ride, you wanna go hang, chill, hit me up. Always listen to weekend clips. Alright, I'll quit yapping for now, later. trying to be loud. And I wasn't even trying to be loud. Oh. Oh. Hot? No, it's not too hot. I took that same way that I went home last time.
281?
Yeah,
Lots of way.
really nice.
Yeah.
So much better too.
God.
Yeah.